Let's see. Let's go live on everything. Make sure we are live here. Go live here. Make sure the audio is okay. Audio might be a little bit low, so let's bring the audio up. All right, so let's make sure that everything is good here on both screens. So go live over here. Boom. All right, we got 6 people that are watching from what I see. And let's see, we got 1 person over on the Let It Burn channel, and we got 1 person over on Twitch. Thank you guys for being here. Is this recorded? I mean, I can record it, but no, it's not recorded. Good morning. Just kidding, man. Good morning. Good morning. Yo, what's up? What's going on? Ryan, how are you? How's everybody doing this morning? This fine morning, this beautiful crypto morning, right? How are you? Been a good day for Shiba. Yeah, it has been a good like 24 hours for Shiba, a little over 24 hours actually, from that level of low 2000s all the way up to where it is now, high 2000s basically. Is your coin on Binance yet? No, I believe you can get it on Binance because it was created on Binance Smart Chain. So I believe you can get it on Binance. And you could find it on Binance, but I'm not 100% sure. The way that I go about it is through PancakeSwap, so I'm not 100% sure. However, the price of it is really low right now for buy the dip coin. Obviously, it's buy the dip, right? I think right now with everything that did happen, it made it stronger. I was reading through comments and people were like, "Yeah, he definitely did it. Yeah, he definitely sold the 5,000 or 6,000." I didn't, guys. I didn't. I talked about this in the past and said that somebody is holding that much, and that probably will happen, and it's probably going to make it stronger when it does happen. So, good morning for you, but almost bedtime for me. 11 p.m. here. Almost bedtime. I go to sleep at 10:30 sometimes. Good, thanks. Hope all is well. Everything is well. What's up, Matt? I got a good feeling about AMC going to 200 today. Oh, I have a good feeling about it going to 200 every day, right? Right now it's at 1% up. So AMC is 1% up. You'll see GME that's less than 0.5% up. But hopefully we can see some positivity as we go through this month rather than all the negativity we saw with the other months. So yeah. Perry, good time to buy on Bitcoin. Yes, I'm not the biggest fan on buying Bitcoin after you see an increase over some of the lows. So I feel like the low points, if you're under 40, getting closer to 30, I think that's the best time to watch or best time to buy. If you actually start making an investment now, it's not a horrible investment. It's just you can put your money elsewhere. If you put 42,000 into Bitcoin, you're giving yourself, yes, a potential chance to increase that 42,000 to 70,000. But that 42,000 split around other areas that also have a lot of chance to run. You could put 10,000 in one place, and that 10,000 can turn to 30,000 very, very quickly. If you put it in something like maybe Krill Coin, or you put it in something like Compound or something like that. I tried to drink as much water as I could this morning, but as much water as I could wasn't really that much anyways. What's going on, people on the Let It Burn channel? Thank you guys for watching. Remember, I don't even think we need to go live right now because we are past monetization, and we're still not at a point to where we're monetized, but maybe there's some people in here that just want some updates. So I'm going to go ahead and go live on both channels. What's the address for your coin? So the address for my coin is right here. Let me switch my screen, guys. This is the address for my coin. So I will send, you know what? I'll put the link to the Binance Smart Chain scan, and then you just go up here and select the address. So I'll put it in the chat. So if I go on YouTube, I just go on YouTube and do this. Let's see. Go in the actual video. So it's usually in the chat or in the description, but let me put it. I'm going to edit the description. I could have put it in the description back there. By BTD address. Sorry guys, this is not going to be good. I thought it was better. As I was creating videos, it was fine. But yeah, I just put the address in the description, so it's there somewhere if you guys want to go ahead and get that. The voice change for me. What voice change for me? I didn't know I had a voice change. Yesterday I watched what happened. Had the chart up while trading other coins. It dipped nicely. Yeah, it it dipped nicely. It definitely dipped pretty heavy. And went all the way down to, I think from what I saw, if we go to buy the dip coin, we'll see it went all the way down to about 50 cents before increasing and catching kind of fire, increasing over to 113, and now you see it at about 88 cents. As far as Pancake Swap is concerned, so if we go to Pancake Swap and go to exchange, it tells me a different price. So it tells me that the price is around 107 versus what they say 88 cents over here. But no matter what, I mean, it's at a good price. I think what's great, and I talk about this in my video, is the fact that that person that was holding so much is now holding not as much, right? If anything at all, because they sold the 5,800 that they did have, and it's better for more people to have less coins than, less people to have more coins, right? So you doing anything with time? I'm not doing anything with time. No. The reason why is just because they changed up their process, and when you change up your process, it's something that I'm not going to be a part of, because the whole reason for me to be a part of that was to gain the APY, and they took that away. And I don't know if they made any updates, because I'm not. Your friends are dumping on everyone? My friends? Me? Like my friends? I only gave the coin to a couple of people, and it was only 100 coins. So know that nobody that is up at the top are any of my friends. So obviously people that invest in the coins, if you are closer to the top now, there's some people that hold that are very close to me, on YouTube, but nobody that held the 5,000 or 6,000, I didn't know who they were. It came out to where, how do you have 1K subs, 140K subs with only 2,000 views? The average amount that people get when they post daily is about 1,000 to 2,000 views. If you post less than daily and you post every other day, you typically get around 10,000 views. Typically, it's around 10% of what your normal subscriber count is, and it all depends if you have all the people watching the same content that you were watching. So in the beginning, I was making credit card content a lot, and I still love credit cards, but most people want investing stuff. And then after that, I started making a lot of personal finance and stimulus check content. So yeah. Are you also farming coins too? No, I don't even know. I don't understand what else to tell you. It's not. I'm transparent. I'm about to just get you out of here, because it's not. I show you everything that happened in the amount that I'm holding, and I showed you my wallet addresses. So relax. Apparently nobody can be trusted nowadays. There's not a single person that can be trusted. If anything happens, you obviously are the bad guy, but it's okay. You can continue to do what you're doing. The reason why you don't trust people is probably because you did get scammed by somebody else, and I'm sorry to hear that. But so I made a video on why BTD is low, so feel free to check that out. It explains everything. Well, I don't know who the person is, but it explains everything. Hi, Matt. Great job doing. Can you also look up Smooth Love Avax today? What are your thoughts? So for Avax, I'm strong on Avax. I know Avax has a big use case behind it, and a lot of people get behind it. I've been in it a couple of times and made a little bit of money from it. Avax is currently at $81.87. You can see it has a typical day hold time of 23 days. You also see the supply, how low the supply actually is. This can actually increase quite a bit higher than where it was. If we look at the past, let's look at over a year, we're going to see it got up to $134, which it can still go higher. Right now, the market cap is around 20 billion, but it does have a very, very strong use case and a strong popularity behind it. It's 9th in popularity. People love the coin, so they're going to continue to get into it. So that's why I'm strong on Avax. I'll tell you that. I've been in it a couple of times, but I haven't ever held too much. The only time I really held a lot, or I guess a decent amount, was when I was buying time. I trust no one, even these YouTubers. No offense. I understand. I totally understand. I totally understand. You can have no trust for me at all, but I'm going to tell you that I'm very transparent. I don't know everything that's happening with my coin, but I try and figure everything out. And the whole purpose of it, yes, is to make people money from the ground up. And somebody that bought in as soon as I launched the coin, they bought in at 15 cents. And I don't know who it was, but they bought in and they didn't spend that much money because it was around 15 cents. And they had 5,000 coins or 5,800 coins, and then ended up buying more, which they sold that and kept 5,800 or 5,900. But then now what I did show is if you go into buy the dip coin and you go into transactions or transfers, right, you can see that when we go to the next page, you're going to see that 5,982 right here was sold 10 hours ago. And when it was sold, it had that massive dip to where you started to see maybe a couple of other bigger holders sell some of theirs. And then you had some other ones that sold some, but some that bought some, right? You have some that bought it from PancakeSwap to their wallet. And, that's just how things go. You're going to see ebbs and flows to the market. You're going to see ins and outs to position. Totally understandable. It sucks to see the price go down that much because now I can't do anything with Shiba Inu right now. I feel like it's at a very, very low price to do anything with Shiba Inu. But I'm not doing anything malicious. I have no malicious intent. Guys, if you can hit that like button, it does help out the channel quite a bit. And again, I understand that, I really only have, you have a certain amount of subscribers and then you get a certain amount of views. Typically I'm getting, 3,000, maybe 4,000 views from each video. I post like 4 videos a day sometimes, and I'll get, 4,000 views. So total, I'll probably get around 15,000 views, which is about 10% of what my subscriber count actually is. So that's usually where it hovers. 10%. Now, if you're going viral at the time, you continue to add to that content that's really, really aggressive. Like say if AMC suddenly starts to go like berserk, right? Then you start getting way more views than what your subscriber counts are, right? That's just how YouTube is. They only have enough room to push out to certain people. And sometimes your content gets pushed to the side and other people get pushed up, not because they're better. It's just because they hit the algorithm different. It just happens. It's all dependent on the YouTube algorithm. I started this year with a little under 500 with Shiba, and I'm in for the long game. Let's see. Are there crypto? Wait, that can make me money weekly without breaking the bank. So yeah, I mean, I consider XRP, and I know a lot of people love XRP for the long term. And I know I can't do anything with XRP in here because it's not on Coinbase. It's not tradable on Coinbase. But XRP is very strong, in my opinion, when it comes to day trading and swing trading, right? You can see something where you can make money weekly with XRP, wherever it's at, or monthly with XRP. You got to find a lot of these positions that you can get in and out. And I think you need better charting, because if you have better charting, then you can understand the ebbs and flows to the market and how things are going to run, or decrease, or just completely fall, right? So I like XRP as one of those, but there's a lot of potential chances here. You can look at any of the top coins and see those as a potential chance to make money with. But you're right, Shiba Inu, for me, I'm in it for the long haul. That's clearly what I'm in it for. CRO thoughts. So I currently have CRO in my portfolio. Where's that? Crypto.com. I have about 1,000. I wanted to hold 1,000 to see what it would be. And yeah, I did buy around 50 cents. So it's slowly getting back up to where it should be. But that's still, I still should probably buy more at this low point of 47 cents. I do believe in how strong crypto.com is, and will be when you do see things start to really run, that this should be well over $1. I think it should be up in the range of about $2-ish short term. Long term, we could see something really big, because right now the only coins that are above that $100 billion threshold are Bitcoin and Ethereum. You've had Binance up in that level and held up in that level for quite some time. Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin, Dogecoin was up there for a while. Cardano was up there as well, which should be up there. So we're going to have multiple coins that are up in that $100 billion level. And I think they're going to hold strong, and we're going to find out which one can hold third, which might be BNB. But then if we're looking at that, then we're looking for the battle of fourth, because BNB is pretty strong. So I'll tell you, when it comes to CRO, I do believe in the coin. I'm not heavy into it, which I should probably be heavier into it, and I probably will make more of an investment as I look into it more and more and see where the price actually is. I haven't looked into it in a while. Currently, the market cap's at 11.9 billion, which shows so much potential. But short term, looking for just a simple increase up to $2 would be phenomenal. So recently, or the highest it's been is about 90 cents. And that wouldn't even be a crazy market cap. It would really only be double what this market cap is, which is around 20 billion. If you're looking for a level to where it gets to $2, it's only 40 billion. So it's not crazy, right? Typical hold time, 47 days. So I'm most likely going to buy more. And I think that might be today that I buy more. And we'll just have to see. Matt, check last video on Bigger Entertainment channel YouTube. Why? The world is a sketchy place. It is a sketchy place. I totally understand. Let me pop out these chats really quick. Just so we have all the chats out here, because there's 4 people over on Twitch. If you have anything to say, anything you want to talk about, feel free to chat away. And make sure you guys hit that like button. It does help out the channel quite a bit, so please do so. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I think the link is in the description. Feel free to follow me at Perry8K on Twitter. Because I wanted to give you guys updates on BTD yesterday when I saw it for the first time. But I wanted to make a video to explain it. I feel like words wouldn't explain it. So Live views will come in waves. Yeah, it's cool. It's BNB. Okay. What do you think about Spell Token? A lot of people keep bringing up Spell Token. I just talked about XRP. A lot of people keep bringing up Spell Token, and I don't think I was the biggest fan of it. I think I was at I can't remember. Let's check it out. So many people bring it up in different videos and all that stuff. Currently, you can see a total supply that's out there is 82 billion, right? The max supply is about 200 billion. Total supply 103 billion. So right now you're looking at a total of 42% of the total supply. I don't know if any is like burned off or something, because the total supply and max supply that you have there, I guess you can add to that total supply. But it says the total max supply here is 340 billion. So which one is it? I don't understand that. You have a lot that's added to, those are transfers. Let's look for holders. So let's see, we got some in the contract address, which is 8%. 65% abracadabra. I don't know what that is. I need a little bit more of an explanation on what I guess that's a platform, possibly. Yes. You have 65% over there. If we're looking at just a breakdown of the market cap, I mean, the fully diluted market cap is still only 1 billion. So I start to get a little bit, kind of itchy when you get up to that 1 billion mark, where it's a coin. Yes, it does have popularity. It's up 12% in volume. But you start to get to that level, I want to see things that are lower millions, so then we know it has that potential chance to run. So that's really what I'm looking at there. But it does have some potential as you look into it. It's currently at 0.006 cents. But seeing this get up to a level to where it can double, triple, quadruple is definitely a point that it could do. But it's just a point that it could make. But I don't know. This is the same level that I look at XRP. So if I would look at it as a long-term position, I just can't see it. Something that you can swing trade, possibly, but that's all I would take from it. If I'm looking at the history shows that it's been up to 3 cents in the past, which is really good, and decreased down to some of these levels actually at a lower point now. So if you're looking for it to double, triple, quadruple, this is definitely a position that could do that. But do I see it long term? I don't. And I haven't looked into it much, so I don't know much about it. So this is just my first initial glance. But bought it way before Doge was even a penny. Shiba needs to reach 1 cent first, then we can overtake Bitcoin. Who knows? Well, overtaking Bitcoin just means by market cap. And I don't think you'll overtake Bitcoin. I think the only one that has a chance to do that is obviously Ethereum. I have a COVID cough. It's a pain in the yeah. Good token is mostly dependent on the developer, boss token level, and zero weighting. The guy got 10,000x on his Shiba investment. It's amazing. Magic internet money. You can deposit spell tokens and to get stable coins on loan. It's trash. All right, well, then I don't need to know much about it. VeChain and Etho definitely long term too. HBAR, I've heard something about that, but I haven't heard it brought up in a while. If Amazon and very soon for SHIB to 1 cent. Stick with good, legit cryptos. That's true. You should. If you have a problem with any coins that are out there that people are talking about, yeah, you should stick with legit cryptos. Stick with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And who's to say that some of the coins that are up and coming aren't legit, right? They're just newer. Right? Bitcoin at some point, a lot of people were like, I don't trust Bitcoin. I don't like Bitcoin. I don't believe in Bitcoin. Even Shaq doesn't believe in Bitcoin. I just recently did a reaction video, which you guys better check out today. It's going over TikTok financial advice, which I think is pretty good. I'm going to do a lot more reaction videos, maybe like 2 a week. Upload like Monday and Friday. I might throw Wednesdays in there, but we'll do Monday and Friday. And yeah, we'll see how that plays out. But we're going to do some reaction videos as well on my reaction channel, Matt Reacts. But yeah, people don't understand some things that come on, and they're just like, I don't believe in it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to get into it. And, stick with only legit things, stocks, right? That's what people said. And now everybody's getting into crypto, and now they're saying stick with legit cryptos, right? Which is understandable. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, Solana, all of those coins that people see in the top 10, they're just like, all right, well, I'll stick with those and see where those go. But there's so much potential lower that could be that breakout coin, right? Cardano wasn't always up there, right? Solana wasn't always up there, right? You can see Polkadot wasn't always up there. Dogecoin wasn't always up there. So when you actually look at a lot of these coins, they start out at a level, people support them, and it's all about popularity. It's all about popularity. That's what crypto is about. The only way that my coin takes off, if I decided to stop talking about my coin, the popularity would plummet, right? Crypto is all about popularity. It's not about use case until you get into like the top 25, I would say, right? Bro, why you jump over my question? So I didn't. What is Octane? Octane? Let's quickly look at it. So currently the price is at 0.000000004601. Where can you get it? You can get it on PancakeSwap only. How new is it? I don't know exactly how new is it, but let's just look at all data. We can see here back from April, it was at a way higher point, and now it's starting to really trail off and have no type of movement since. Have they been introducing more and more coins into circulation? Because currently you're seeing no circulating supply. You're seeing, let's see, a million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. So 1 quadrillion coins, which you probably have some that are in a dead wallet. You have 65,000 addresses that are holding it. Let's look at this and see where it is. So yeah, you have about 55% that is dead. So you're looking at about 400,000, 400 trillion coins that are out there. And you have 100 trillion that's on PancakeSwap. You have others that, you have some big wallets that are holding about 1%, 1.5%, which is not crazy, but holding 1.5% of it could get you quite a bit. Holding 69,000 could get you 1.5% of it. So you don't really have any like huge holders, which is definitely a good thing. But I don't know the popularity of it. Like the popularity is what matters the most in positions like this. It's all about the popularity, and you see the popularity down 24%. You only see $4,700 worth of volume, which you're not going to see a lot of volume with a price like this. Literally like $1 can get you a crazy amount. So is this something that I'm bullish on? I would say no. I mean, it's at a very low point and it doesn't really have any markets that it's available on. So if it can catch fire, then that's great. But right now it's not showing that potential to get back up to previous levels, because let's say how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 zeros, 4, 6. So all right, well, you're looking at that price. Let me actually just open this up really quick in Excel. Give me 1 second. And let me just show all of this. And you basically just take that $1 divided by that would get you 217 million, which if we get to what was the previous like high price? How many zeros was it at the high price? 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're looking at 6 zeros versus 8 zeros. So then you take that and you take that same $1, or sorry, you take the same amount equals this multiplied by this. You can turn that $1 into $65 or $100 into $6,521 if you wanted to, right? So that's where a lot of that opportunity comes back into play, but it's not showing any promise, right? From the level where it was back in April, right? Seeing it where it is now, it's just not, it's not doing anything, right? So it has potential, but it's not showing anything. You know what I mean? It seems like the project has fallen off since its launch. It really increased in price, and then you saw it decrease, and then now you're just seeing nobody that's in it. You have 65,000 people that's in it, or addresses, but it's not really showing too much promise. Does that make sense? Do you think Shiba is going to hit $500, or do you think it's going to $700? Do I think Shiba is going to $500? Let's slow down a bit. Let's just take a step back, just one step back, and understand what you're asking here, right? I understand that it has a possibility in the future, 20 years from now, to possibly make that move. However, let's worry about Shiba getting to 1 penny, and then worry about it getting to $1, then worry about it getting to $5. We have our overall mindset of where things are going to go, and I have my exit strategy. I talk about it all the time. I've said exactly where I plan on getting out of certain levels. And if you need to check that out, I have a video talking about turning $4,000 into $72 million, right? Sounds absurd, but that is my plan, and I'm going to hold on to it for a long period of time. They're working on big things. That's why it's so low. All right, well, you'll have to see. I mean, it doesn't hurt, again, to, if you have any opportunity or you have any free money and you feel like it's a great play, then get into the play. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's a horrible play. Just from what I see right now and all the history, it's not showing me any promise like anybody wants to push this project up. So that's what I'm saying with it. But if you see any type of promise, it doesn't hurt to throw 100 and turn it into 6,000 right away. Or maybe if you feel like you have an extra 1,000 and you wanted to do that and turn that into $65,000. That's great, right? At some of the high levels that it's already been at. Now at some of the levels that it can get to in the future, I mean, that's unknown, and the unknown can be interesting at times. Same thing for Shiba. The unknown is interesting. I hate that in Puerto Rico we can't send some love directly to YouTube for your hard work. Well, thank you for even saying that. I mean, just the words mean a lot. This is why I don't put a large, I don't basically tell people, hey, you have to, super chat me or anything like that. I appreciate you guys just being here because I just love the community. And I don't like, all the like hostility. Obviously when you have a coin, it's very tough for people to believe what you're doing. And just know that I'm 100% legit. I'm not going to do anything bad to the situation. I actually added to liquidity at the current prices because if I didn't do it at those current prices, not right now, it was at like $2 or so. You're adding at those prices to raise the price floor, because with more coins that are in there, the 5,000 that person sold doesn't affect it as much. So it's very, very tough to see that that is out there. And I was trying to add to liquidity as much as I could so that wouldn't affect it as much. Because if I would have never put that in there, this price would have been back down to 19 cents, which would be amazing because a ton of people would have, probably bought it up. And, hopefully they wouldn't have done the same thing. Right. But yeah, we'll see how buy the dip coin goes. And again, it's about burning Shiba, and then it's about realizing what the price will be. I'm disappointed that there hasn't been a mass clearing of cryptocurrencies. It's not about tech anymore. Yeah, it's not. That's what I said. It's all about popularity. That's why I've been talking about this, and a lot of people come to my channel and it's like, why aren't you talking about the use case? Because anything below the top 25, the use case really doesn't matter. I understand that there are things lower that can push things higher. So you can argue and say the top 100, anything below the top 100 is not about use case. Anything above the top 100 is all about use case. You can argue that, and I will find a way. I'll probably agree with you in some points. But anything else is all about popularity. If it does not have popularity, it doesn't hold any weight. If someone decided to completely stop posting about Shiba Inu, right, then Shiba Inu's popularity would die off, right? And I'm not saying that Shiba Inu would die off, because if it goes down to some of those levels where we can buy billions, you have, like, I am going to be buying everything to burn everything, right? Because you can buy thousands of dollars worth at some of those levels and burn off Shiba Inu. Because, like, think about it. In the beginning, when it had 9 zeros, if you bought $1 worth, you'd be buying about a billion, right? It had 9 or 10 zeros or something, and you would be buying about 1 billion or 10 billion off of $1. So imagine putting $1,000 into it and burning off that much, or buying as much as you possibly could and then burning off that much, right? Say you were like, all right, well, you know what? I want to really do my part. You buy $10,000 worth at those zeros that they were at, and then you decide to burn off everything, right? That is insane. As an insane amount, you will burn off probably trillions. So if I look at, let's see, this has 8 zeros, right? So if I add 2 more zeros here, at $1, you're basically getting at the zeros that it was at, which I think it was 0.00001. So you're looking, instead of 4, you're getting 100 billion for $1 at some of those levels. Now I know it would be difficult, because once you buy 1,000, it would raise that price, and you would get 100 trillion at some of those levels, literally off of $1,000 investment at some of those levels, with 10 zeros. I think it was 10 zeros, or it was 9 zeros. Either way, if it's 9 zeros, you're just taking off a zero from there, and then you're looking at 10 trillion, right, off of $1,000. So if you decided I wanted to put $10,000 in there, you're now looking at 100 trillion, right? That's if it was 9 zeros. And then you'd be able to burn off 100 trillion coins, which would essentially raise the price floor, because people would see it as an opportunity. You would have FOMO buying that's going on. But if I was, one of the people that bought it at the beginning, that person that bought $1,000 way back when, or $8,000 way back when, and now holds like $5 billion worth, I would have taken $2 billion worth and, burned off some of it to show my support for Shiba Inu, and then pocket $2 billion, obviously, because, well, you would have to pay taxes on half of that. But still, if you get $1 billion, you are a billionaire. You know what I mean? There's no reason to capture that much money. Like, if you want to support the cause, you can support the cause, and show people that you support it. But yeah, hello Perry, really love your videos. Thank you for sending a super chat. I really appreciate that. And thank you for saying you love my videos. I mean, the words mean a lot. They do. They really do. Message to lead. Popularity is important, but as long as okay. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about politics. Let's leave politics out of it. And go over your face when you put mental on them to help you breathe. Okay. I'd be happy with 100 or less crypto to choose from. So many out there, they never will go anywhere. I disagree. I think you can have a lot of cryptos that are out there. I think you can have a lot of cryptos that are out there, cryptocurrencies that are out there. Just all of the extra coins that are created, I think you should go through a full like validation process and everything like that. And obviously, to get on major cryptocurrency exchanges, it's more of an audit process, and you actually have to go through a strict like validation process. So it's not really that easy to get on some of these exchanges. Some people make it easier. So like Gate.io will make it a little bit easier so that some of these lower name cryptocurrencies can get on there, kind of with the bare minimum. Same thing with a pancake swap. Not financial advice, but a little bit in CRO and Jasmy. I haven't talked about Jasmy in a while. I haven't even seen where it's at. I'll take a look. I'm thinking about selling those two to move into KRL. Thoughts? So everybody knows how I like KRL. I ended up buying more. So I bought more KRL, and I wanted to talk about the fact that I did buy more Shiba Inu. If you don't notice, I have 200 million now. But KRL, I bought 500 more because I do believe in the position, and currently at 91 cents, it's a steal for me. Compound is up to 142 after buying in at 128. I talked about all of these positions. I talked about Harvest Finance at $100, and now it's at 123. I talked about Krill Coin at 80 cents, and now it's at 91. I talked about Loop Ring at 80 cents, and now it's at 110. So I talked about all these positions. Somebody mentioned Anchor. I like Anchor. I have 10,000 Anchor, and I believe that it can go a lot higher than where it is. So it was one of my first investments on Coinbase. And I do really, really like Anchor, and what they have to offer. So I think it's good. I think KRL is really, really good. I don't know. It's totally up to you to get out of certain positions. I can't say that I like Jasmy more than I like KRL. I can't say that I like CRO right now more than I like KRL, right? I know that CRO does have a lot of potential, and I will stick with that. But obviously, I have more faith in KRL being my second highest position. It was my highest position until Shiba Inu took over, which I am actually looking into methods of staking it. So, yeah. Where can I see the charts for BTD? So if you go over to PooCoin, you can actually see it over here. I don't know if you can type it in, but you can actually see it over here. It's currently at 92 cents. So it is, rising from what we see here. It was at 88 cents from what they showed. But then if you go over to Pancake Swap, you can also see it over there. One BTD will get you $1.07. Obviously, we still have the same amount of holders. So we have more holders. So we have 142 addresses that are holding it. And the good thing is that we have those larger addresses that are out of it, right? We have a couple, that's on the boards. We have a person that holds 2,000, understandable. And I believe I know who that person is. So they hold 2,000, and you could see basically, they're going to pull out bits and pieces of it, which is better than pulling out all at once. And I've told people pulling out all at once is not a good thing for the coin or for your investment. You're not going to get as much as you think back because the price will adjust depending on how much you're pulling out. So, you can get it, or you can check it out over on PooCoin, and you can get a full chart of where things did go. You can see the market cap, which is $138,000 market cap, which is still insane. I'm still all for, bullish on. Obviously, I would, and I was thinking about, rebuying some of them back at the low, holding some of them because I know I won't do anything with it. So reholding or buying some of them back at the low will probably benefit the overall push, but I want more addresses to hold this amount. So if you have more addresses that are holding it rather than one address, obviously it can push it up depending on who's holding it or how much is being held. But I want people, a bunch of people to hold less coins. So right now it'll probably be less than 1,000. As the price increases, each person will hold less than 500, less than 100, less than 10, whatever. And we'll have some people that hold quite a bit more as the price does increase. So remember, this is going to be live for as long as you guys want it to be live. I will talk about it constantly on YouTube so that the popularity somewhat stays there, and maybe we can gain a little bit more popularity as time goes on. So if we can see this run from $1 up to $4, then, you know, that would be a huge percentage that I can actually make a video on and push the coin a little bit more so that more people can get into it. And then we obviously have more Shiba Inu that's being burned off. So it's going to be good. Please tell me that Suku will blow up soon, because I went all in on it and I'm getting worried because it hasn't moved. That's the issue with a lot of investments. When you actually go all in on something, and I mean absolutely all in, where you take all of your investments and like liquidate everything and, you know, put all your money on that one position, which is very tough to do. I would never do it. My all-in definition is taking the free money that you have and going all in there. But let's look at Suku. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I really appreciate it. So let's look at this. We're going to see currently it's at 37 cents or almost 38 cents. We have 1.5 billion. This does show a lot of potential to increase. The fully diluted market cap is at 566 billion. 566 million, and you're looking at a market cap currently at 45 million. So it shows a lot of promise with the current circulating supply. So seeing it up at some of these levels of 39 cents in the last, I guess this is the last day, right? Yeah, we're looking at the last day. 39 cents is not bad. You're seeing it decrease down to some levels, still at 36 cents. And right now, like I said, it's around that 38 cent mark. Don't be upset when something doesn't move, because when things don't move, it doesn't mean that it's completely dead. You can see the volume that's up. Maybe people are letting go of it. You're going to see the ebbs and flows to the market, ebbs and flows to that position. But it doesn't mean that it's absolutely dead. You see the potential. Currently, this is at a very low point. If I was looking to make an investment into something and I saw this chart, I would instantly go, okay, this has potential. So I would say this is a great time to invest, even though it has a potential chance to go lower. I would say it's a great time to invest, not literally put all of your eggs in one basket, but I would put a lot into there. And then what I would do is, if it does end up decreasing a little bit, it gives me more of a chance to double down, because I know that history really will repeat itself, because the crypto market is all about popularity and, you know, following these trends. So this trend you'll see it increase up to $1, decrease down to 18 cents, increase up to $1, decrease down to these lows here of 30 plus cents. Maybe it could go a little bit lower, but if we're going to see a crypto run, we might see this, you know, increase from here. So the way that I would look at it here, just like I did where you go, you know, low, high, you also need to understand where the trends are at the prices. So the low point here would be around 13 cents, right? You're seeing it at 13 cents or maybe a little lower, increase up to $1, decrease down to 18 cents, so a little bit higher than before, increase up to $1 plus, decrease down to 30 cents, which is a little bit higher. So that may be where that low point is. And now you're going to see this thing skyrocket to different levels. So I would say that this looks like a strong position. I wouldn't get worried. I like it. I would actually go out on a limb and say that maybe I would buy it. And by maybe, I mean there's a strong possibility that I might buy it. So is it going to be one of my strongest positions where I go all in? No, but it does show a potential chance to triple or quadruple in price at the current circulating supply. The only thing that worries me is the fact that you have the total supply that's out there. You have no max supply. So that's the only thing that worries me a little bit. But I don't see anything that you need to be truly worried about, you know, in my opinion. So let's look at the total supply. So we have 87% that's in the contract address, in a contract address. I don't know if you're able to get it back, because my contract address, I'm not able to get any of that 35,000 back. So if that's the case, then you have a lot out there that's not going to be accessible. So that's a good point. So I might have to look into that. I think I have it on my list. So I will, good call out there. Good morning. How's the BTD? BTD is looking okay. It's recovering pretty well after that one person sold 6,000. How are you currently feeling about the market overall? I love the market right now, especially after seeing that decrease and seeing it slowly get back to normal. seeing it below, what was it, 1.6 trillion, and now seeing it up in this level of getting to $2 trillion. You're seeing Bitcoin start to move in the right direction, Ethereum move in the right direction. You're seeing BNB move in the right direction. You're seeing everything make a positive move, whether it's a small move or a big move, but you're looking and seeing everything at these positive moves, and I'm really, really excited about it, really bullish on it. I don't know how many people are. So there's 6 people watching on Twitch. There's 35 people on the Shiba Burn channel with 67 likes. Thank you guys for watching. And there's 205 people on my main channel. Feel free to hit that like button. Continue to drive up those likes. It does help out the channel quite a bit. I'm going to play an ad here. So if you get an ad, you can let me know at some point. It might not come in right away. Let's see. Vegas. What's going on with Vegas? Matt, can you have a look at GMLR? Yes, I can. Take a look at it. Is it a stock? It's not coming up. GML. Yeah, there's nothing coming up. Is that a stock? Let's actually look at the stock market. I haven't looked at it. So currently AMC is actually up 2.5%. That's good to see after being up on Friday. That's great. I love seeing it. A lot of things that are green, but they're slightly green, which shows a trend reversal, or we could see this completely reverse. I like to see things strong green or strong red, then you know how things are going to go, at least for the morning. And if I was day trading, I would be pretty aggressive. But right now I'm not day trading because I'm actually below $20,000 in my stock brokerage account. So I need to be above 25,000 to continue to day trade, and I can't do that. I'm holding some positions that are not going my way. And hopefully we can see the stock market completely recover, because things like ZOM at 30 cents, not going my way. I don't know where SOS is. It's at 66 cents, 67 cents. So that doesn't look good at all. But definitely shows maybe I can add to the position and lower my cost basis a hell of a lot. That might be an opportunity to do that. KuCoin says KuCoin is not tradable in my region. Well, that's not good. Suku. What's the price speculation for Ethereum this year if we hit a nice run? For me, I definitely see, first we have to find a way to break those all-time highs, right? A lot of people are pushing for Ethereum. They were pushing for Ethereum to get to 10,000. To get to 10,000, you would basically look at maybe a flippening scenario, depending, right? Because obviously at about $5,000, you're looking at about a $500 billion market cap. So a $10,000 mark would be a $1 trillion market cap. Can we see that? Yes, we can. However, it's going to be insanely difficult to get to that level. Ooh, sorry. And we do see more and more people that are supporting it. So I would say if we're going into Ethereum, just trying to understand where the absolute highs are. So looking at all-time highs here of, just below 5,000. I thought we got to 5,000, but just below 5,000. We need to see it, break that 5,000 mark or whatever the all-time high actually is. And then we can start seeing some more of a push. I would probably push for, 6,000 to happen. And probably see a strong resistance from that. But then you're going to see its stair step on the way up, which Ethereum just looks really good from here. Obviously, seeing it from that high point to where it got at some of these low points here is not good. I think some of the low points were actually lower than this. You're looking at about 1,700. So seeing how this is set up, it's just showing you whatever the point that I guess it closed at in certain areas, and maybe you're looking at a month trend versus a weekly trend or something like that. Candlesticks look a lot better. YouTube commercial came through your live feed. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I sent an ad through, so it'll happen sparingly. Not everybody will get it at the same time. where were you yesterday when SHIB ran up? Yeah, I was busy with the kids. I couldn't. I love spending time with them. So even though SHIB is running, I was watching it. I saw it. People were calling out in Discord group. I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't respond to anybody on the phone. I was going to post a video yesterday. So I was with the kids all day. My wife was working, so I was with them all day. And, Harper is demanding. I believe you just make videos to buy SHIB for yourself. I make videos to buy SHIB for myself. So no, I don't. If you don't know, I have a whole burn channel to burn off Shiba Inu. But I do make videos as income, yes. So that is my now full-time job as of the end of this week. Will be my full-time job is YouTube and investing, right? I love to make money in investing, and when I make money in investing, I put more money back into it. So the SHIB that I actually bought, I sold my Algorand for it. And the reason why I did that was because I'm going to stake my Shiba Inu for probably somewhere around either 3 to 5%. And I'll gain the same amount, but have everything staked all in one place and have it for the long term. Because I was planning on holding Algorand for the long term, but I'm going to hold Shiba Inu for a longer term, right? I know what I'm going to hold there. So, Matthew, what would be great is if holders would that hold 1 billion would burn 100 million SHIB to the dead wallet. Yeah, well, I think what we need is just a bunch of different burn methods, which we are slowly getting in place. And then once we see all of those get implemented, never apologize for spending time with your kids. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have apologized. I love spending time with them. So I'll take that time over anything, but obviously this is my full-time job now, so it's good. But still, yes, I do have Discord. It's in the description. But yeah, what was I talking about here? I think it would be better if you had all of those processes implemented. So my burn channel, that's going to burn a consistent amount. I don't know how much. Hopefully it'll burn just as much as I make with my regular YouTube channel, which this YouTube channel will make me somewhere around maybe 70-ish K, before taxes. And then my maybe a little bit more than that, depending on how frequent we have good months, right? Because some months can range from like $20,000+ to down to $5,000, right? So it depends. But I hope that the burn channel can end up being, can surpass that, and we can burn off hundreds of thousands of dollars, literally taking to where I can create a video saying, spending my salary on Shiba Inu, something like that. I think that would be a great video title, but that's basically what you're doing. The salary from Let It Burn, you'll end up burning off. So I hope that we can burn thousands of dollars there, hundreds of thousands, if not millions. I would love it. But then also BTD, I hope we can burn hundreds of thousands of dollars as well. Just burning off as much Shiba Inu as we can. We need to burn 10 trillion tokens a day. That's too much. Burning 10 trillion tokens a day is too fast, which would create, after 10 days, you would have a lot of people that just sell off very, very quickly. And it would be a rapid increase and a rapid decrease. I think what we need is, yes, you need to burn trillions, but I think it needs to be maybe, 10 trillion a month. That would be phenomenal. Because looking at about what we need to get to for it to get to $1 in 10 years is 150 billion per day. If we can burn off maybe 150 or 300 billion per day, that would be amazing for every single month to have that happen. Because then once we get to a certain level, obviously we would burn off less and less as we burn off so much. We burn off less and less as more is burned off. because as we're burning off, the price increases. So if the price gets to 0.007, right, we're going to burn off a lot less than where we're at now at 0.00007, right? So, well, we're not at 0.00007, but you know what I mean. Dude, family is more important. Thank you for saying that. Did we just get an official announcement? I don't think so. Matthew, it'd be great if you suggest holders that hold $1 billion would burn more than 100 million. Yeah, I mean, you can suggest it all you want, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to do it. That's like what, 2,000? It's like $3,000 right now. 2,000 something. You deserve a lot of credit. You post and give up your time to make these educational videos and have your own crypto going for the betterment of crypto. You, my friend, are going places. Thank you. I'm trying the best that I can in order to get everything out there, get not only like my my name out there and my brand out there, but also try and benefit so many other people, because I feel like there's nobody out there that cares this much about others to gain more than themselves, right? I want to help you guys out in gaining so much more and learning how to be disciplined and learning how to protect your money while also gaining a lot of money. I want to help you guys out more than I want to help myself. Like, I could say, oh, you know what? I'm making this burn channel and, 20% of the revenue is going towards burns, right? There are organizations out there, I think Bigger Entertainment, no offense to them, they have different levels to the burn, right? 20% to 100% will be burned, right? If it's very, very popular, 20% of it will be burned. They obviously have to pay people and, do all that, and understandable. But if I really wanted to do that and say, oh, I'm putting my time into it, 20% will go towards the burn. But no, I'm saying basically 50% of the revenue will go towards the burn. Now, will I have to pay exactly 50% in taxes? Probably not. But there's going to be a chance to where this ends up getting to millions of dollars if that's the case. And if it does get to millions of dollars, then I can be stuck with a huge tax bill, and I don't want that burden. And I know you guys don't want that burden for me. So I want to do as much as I possibly can to burn off Shiba with some respect to my time. So I would rather do something like that and burn off the Shiba than collect the Shiba, because it makes no sense for me to get all the benefit from it while you guys are watching it. You guys are putting in so much effort to watch those videos that we could see a ton that's going to be burned off, right? And we could see so many people benefit from it, right? And my best Christmas gift that I can give to anybody is, I think, finding a way for them to make money for themselves, right? If they can easily make money for themselves without doing too much, I mean, you're technically giving them an endless supply of gifts, right? I think. You're kind of covering meme coins, such as Baby Doge. So I haven't been covering Baby Doge or anything like that, but I definitely can if people really want me to look into it. Did you hear about the facility burning down that's connected to TD Ameritrade? That's connected to all the short selling. Trace Trades did a video. When I saw his video like thumbnail and I didn't know what it was. I still have it on my phone, and I need to go through a lot of my notifications. It's so difficult to take some time and just do that. Especially, I love watching his content. Like, I watch the Sad Money stuff, and that's hilarious. But yeah, and I'm probably going to watch it. Good morning. Congrats on going full time on YouTube. Thank you. It's been a long road, and I think they're giving me the opportunity to do that. So I'm really happy, and you guys are supporting me and showing that this is possible, right? So I can spend more time on, creating my normal YouTube videos, while also, if you guys want to support my golf channel, feel free to go support my golf channel, because I love golfing and it gives me peace, right? I'm able to get on the golf course and just, worry about playing golf and not worry about anything else. Matthew, why do you pay taxes? Wait, why do you hate pay taxes after gaining millions of dollars? The tax helps build schools and roads. I'm not saying that I hate paying taxes. I'm okay with paying taxes. I never said I hated it. I'm perfectly fine with paying my fair share of taxes, if not more than that. I'm just saying that I want other people to understand that you have to pay taxes after gains. And if this channel makes millions of dollars, I have to pay taxes on that. I just hate to take away from the ability to burn Shiba Inu. Like, if we make $10 million, I know that $5 million has to be set aside. And that sucks to take away from Shiba Inu when so many people are supporting it, but something is better than nothing, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't hate paying taxes. I hate tax season because it comes out of nowhere, where you have to physically take all the money that you built up and that are probably in really good investments. You take it out at the time, and now you have to sell it to pay your taxes. So that's the only thing I hate about it, is that it takes away from the potential gain of that money that I had in an investment account. And that's the only thing that I would say I hate. I have to take my money physically and pay the taxes when I know that that money could have gained me so much more 2 weeks later. You know what I mean? Anyone that likes paying taxes, here's a special place for you. That's funny. You never know where the money goes, especially to failed DoD programs in billions of dollars. That's true. You never know where things are going. Shiba to the moon. That's what I want to. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to hear. What can you say about the Shiba army in country as India, where Shiba crypto is not yet fully adopted? I think cryptocurrency worldwide can grow so much more if it's offered in these places. I mean, I think the Shiba army can grow a lot bigger for a low cost. You can get so many coins. It feels like you have so many coins. And in the end, when this does hit $1, when it burns off a crazy amount, it will be a lot. While you think that you holding, maybe 100,000 is not enough, it may end up being enough, right? So, and then you'll be telling yourself, I wish I would have bought more, and that's what everybody says, is I wish I would have bought more. But there are people out there that continue to buy more, and they will still end up saying, I wish I would have bought more, right? It's just a natural response after you see a large increase. And I've said this time and time again with Farmcoin. I've said it with Farmcoin. I've said it with Shiba Inu, or I haven't said it with Shiba Inu yet. But, well, actually I have, because I saw it back when people were first talking about it. People told me, they were like, hey, get on Shiba Inu. You better get on it. And I was like, I don't feel like it. I don't know about that. And it was because I wasn't getting heavy into more, I guess the way they would quote it is meme coins or popular coins. I wasn't getting onto that. I was getting into just trying to get introduced into crypto, right? And I'm not a seasoned expert of cryptocurrency. I'm a person that got into crypto probably somewhere around the same time that everybody else got into crypto. I just do a lot. I have to do a lot more research because of the fact that, I'm obviously creating these videos, making the videos, understanding how the crypto market works. I always like to look outside the box with things. While other people are like, oh, this use case looks amazing. This is what this coin's all about. This is why it's going to skyrocket in the next couple of days, or all of this other stuff that's based on use case or usability. I'm just like, screw all that. It's all about popularity. I mean, if the coin has a push behind it, has a community behind it, then the coin can go somewhere. Right? If the coin has the best use case in the world, but has no popularity, has nobody that's willing to support it, it doesn't Like, it's not going to do anything. And you can think, oh, this is amazing. This project will really catch on in the near future. It's like, okay, that may be true in the near future, but it has no popularity right now. And it has nobody talking about it. While people were talking about, if I would have had the same mindset that I do now back then, I would have bought Shiba Inu well before all of this happened. I would have bought, and I still would have held on to a large chunk of it. But if I gained millions of dollars, obviously a lot of that money would go back into other coins, and then I would throw $10,000 back into Shiba Inu for the long term. So if I had the same mindset that I do now, I would have thrown something into there, whether it was $1,000 or it was $500, or it might even been $1, right? I could have thrown something in there at that time because I did see it. So that's where you start to get into that mindset. It's like, I should have invested more. I should have invested something. And yeah, same thing with Solana. I've done the same thing with Solana because I should have invested more there or something in there. And I said I was going to, but I just forgot about it. 1 penny or a tenth is fine with me. Let's go Shiba. Yeah, again, I think I'm going to have different points to where I sell bits and pieces. And yes, if I only gain 140, let's say 146,000, right? Because if it gets to a level of 0.007 cents, I'm selling 20,000 or 20 million coins. 20 million coins is basically nothing compared to everything that I'm holding. But if it does end up decreasing and never getting back up to that point ever again, that's still $140,000+ that I would have gained from it, that I did gain from it. And now I can put that $146,000 somewhere else. Obviously, I'll have to pay taxes on it. So half of that would go into a place to where it's going to gain a standard 5% or 6% or 10% or whatever. And then I can take it out and pay taxes with it. Whew. So I just can't wait to see everything start to move. Thank you for subscribing, Sherry. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. Shari. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it a lot. Shiba outperformed every other crypto that I own. Diamond Hands, Shiba's just getting started. Exactly. For a long-term investment, how is many worlds? They seem to have a great roadmap planned out. I don't know what it is, but I'll look at it. I've heard of it a couple of times. Somebody brought it up. Many Worlds token. Many Worlds token is currently at 0.0009000, right? You can see the total amount that they do have out in supply is 5 billion. That's not bad for where the price actually is. With 3 zeros, that is not bad. The current market cap is at 2.1 million. That is not bad. Now, I don't know about their use case behind it or their popularity. You can see the volume is down by 87%. But I'll tell you what, that is not a bad price and shows so much potential in where it can go as long as it does have popularity. And I've heard of it probably a total of 5 times. And maybe you were 2 of them. I don't know. Or all 5 of them. I'm not sure. But I have heard of it. And the thing that we want to look at when it comes to this is the circulating supply. We want to look at the market cap, understand where the market cap is. And even if it does have only it has all 5 billion out there, because that's a self-reported circulating supply. Even if it has all 5 billion out there, it's still only at a $5 million market cap, which shows a lot more promise as long as it does have popularity behind it. So again, I want to hear it mentioned a little bit more, but this does show a little bit of potential, right? If you wanted to invest, $100 into it, you could get a decent amount of coins, not a crazy amount of coins, but you can get a decent amount of coins. So this getting up to $1 could be worth a lot more. And it's not a done deal that it would not get up to $1, right? It could go up to $10 billion market cap, which would be a $2 price range. So even seeing this get up to 1 cent would be a point to where your investment doubles or triples or quadruples or something like that. I do have Yoshi, by the way. I can look at it a little bit, but I do have Yoshi. I have like 22 million over in Gate.io. But yeah, I mean, it looks interesting. I'll have to add it to my list to look into it a little bit more. I don't know about their roadmap, and I'll have to look into their Twitter to see how many Twitter followers they have and what the popularity could be from there. But yeah, that's that. Let me go ahead and yeah. So I have Suku on my list, but I also have Many World Token now. So thank you for bringing that up. We'll see what it could be. Where's the video that needed to be watched to burn Shiba? So there's a whole channel. There's a whole channel based on burning Shiba, but right now I think we still have. Let me bring up YouTube. I think I'm signed in already on YouTube. Let me just bring up YouTube. Let me go here, and let me just go to content. Let me find the videos that are actually need to be that are burn videos to show you how much over are going to be burned off, because one video I already burned off $458 worth, and I just burned off money from buy the dip coin. But this burn, where we got to find it, so this video has 28,000 views. Let's see how many. All of this money still needs to be burned off. So $579.28 on the 22nd of this month will be burned off. Well, obviously half of that, because we have to go to taxes. So half of this will be burned off, but that's still a decent amount. And then if we go to one of the other videos, or the other one, wherever it is, somewhere here, scroll through. Let's go to this one right here. So it has 45,753 views. If we can get every video just like this one over on the burn channel, this would be amazing. We would burn off so much Shiba Inu. I'm telling you, so much. So that's what I'm pushing for, right? Because we have $856. $856 that we gained off of this one. 458 has been burned off already. So we have to take the difference of that and look at, February's, revenue. And that's what we'll go with. But $856 plus the $500 plus dollars, you take half of that, and that's what we're going to be burning off. So either way, like, we're going to be burning off something, which is great. And if we could find a way to get every video on the burn channel to reach $30, $40, $50,000 or 50,000 views, we can get to a very high point and burn off a ton of Shiba Inu. A ton. I don't know why this dog is barking upstairs. Let's see where buy the dip coin is in price. Let's go ahead and refresh this. So currently it's around 93 cents. If we look at it on here, it's going to be $1.08. That's what it shows. $1.08 is what we're standing at for buy the dip coin. You look at Yoshi. Thank you for sending a super chat. I appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and look at Yoshi really quick. Yeah, we'll look at Yoshi here. Currently, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, and it's currently at a $211 million market cap. It has a total of 1 quadrillion coins, which I believe some are burned off. Everything here is actually the total amount that we have. Everything else is out of circulation, from what I understand. I do hold 22 million just in case this does obviously make a move. It does have popularity 104% up in volume in the last 24 hours. So again, this does have a potential chance to run. And I don't know what happened to mine, if it's up a crazy amount. I don't know. But as maybe more and more get burned off to a burn wallet, and I don't know if this does have a burn rate or if we're just going to sit at whatever the amount is there. I don't know the detail to that. I would say it does have a quick potential to increase to, if you're looking at a $1 billion level to get to. You can see whatever you're holding, quadruple. But I would tell you that in order to see the levels that people want to see, a penny, a dollar, that's what people really want to see. You need a lot that's going to be taken out of circulation, because you're looking at 374 trillion, which is less than what we see for Shiba Inu, but we still need to see that decrease. Just started in the world of crypto. SHIB seems interesting. Is 0.001 or less even possible? Many thanks and keep it up. Yes, it is still possible. I guess that would be more 0.001 or more because we're going up in price. But yes, it definitely is possible. I can say as we start getting to higher and higher prices, as we look at 1 cent or losing 2 zeros right now, you need to see more and more that's going to be burned off. So yes, 0.0001 cent is definitely possible. And the point that we want to make is that we don't know how much will be burned off in these rates per year. I hope that we can see trillions that are burned off every year, maybe 10, 20, 100 trillion that's burned off every year. And then in the next 5 years, we could see this run up to a level of maybe a 50 or $70 billion market cap, and maybe even more than that. And then we'll see this get up to one of those high prices. So as long as we see a consistent burn, then yes, it's definitely possible. I'm extremely bullish on many worlds. I have completely fallen in love with the project. They have a anyway tonight at Ask Me Anything tonight at 3 p.m. You should pop by Discord and check it out. Maybe, I don't know. 3 p.m. That's not that. I probably will still be working at that time. I got $500 to play with. Any thoughts on what you buy? Not financial advice. So the thing, I just spent $500, and the thing that I bought was Krill Coin. So I bought 550 Krill Coin for about $510. So that's exactly what I would spend the money on, just because it's at a very low point. There's 38 or 39,000 or 39 million in circulating supply, a total of like 59 million in total supply, and the price is below $1. The current market cap is below $30+ million market cap, which shows so much potential to even get up to 1 billion. You can see that obviously double, triple, quadruple, 100x at some of these levels. And that's really what I want to see. If I see a 1000x, then I know that I can play with a lot of that money that I would gain. A 1000x on how much I'm holding, I'll take it any day, right? So we'll see how all of that plays out. But I really do like Krill Coin for $500. I told people to get into Gitcoin at $6, and it's already up to $9. So when it was down there at $6.50 or even less than that, I think, I told people, hey, Gitcoin is a great investment, currently at $9, and it's going to find its way back up to 14 easily, if not finding a way back up to 20. So I'm really bullish on where that's going, and I'm probably going to end up making a move and take out about 100 when it does get up to 20, and then maybe 100 or maybe 200 when it gets up to 20, and keep 100 in there. So I think you can never go wrong with OMG as well. Currently at $5.37, getting about 100. You can never go wrong with that. I don't think so, at least. So those are some positions that I would make a move in, but you definitely make your own decision and do your own research. I don't want to make the decision for you, because if you get stuck on making decisions based on everybody else's investment, you'll never learn how to do it yourself. So I just want you to, 146,000 is awesome. Yes, it is. I don't know why I read that. That was like how long ago? But yeah, I think it's always great to make your own decision there. Any views on Pi Network? So I currently have Plane, PI. I don't like the Pi that you can mine from your phone. I don't like that. I was interested in it for a little bit to see what it was all about, but I ended up buying, PI over on gate.io, and I think it's currently at 0.00, 0.007 cents or 0.006 cents. So you're looking at a good price. I hold 200,000 of that coin, and we're looking for that to go to at least $1, at least. Why would people pay taxes when they literally print the money out of thin air? Taxes are just a way to keep poor people poor, and rich don't pay taxes because they print the money. I mean, you can look at it that way. You're probably right. It's definitely a tough situation in paying taxes. I like to pay taxes to support my local community, but then when you think about federal taxes, yeah, I understand what you mean. Where does it really go? I don't know. But, you got to put up your fair share and do what everybody else is doing. SHIB will reach at least 20% more in the next 24 hours. Go, 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 SHIB Army. Love to hear that. Request finance. I don't need to request finance. I have great jokes. By great jokes, I have no jokes. Are you looking at this request? So I actually created a video about requests because currently this is at a $265 million market cap, seeing 100% of the supply out there. I'm bullish on anything that has 100% of the supply out there. It's just right now you're really looking at something that could 4x in price. And seeing it 4x in price, I'm all for it. Even seeing it, 3x in price. I'm all for this increasing that much. Now, I don't really know if this has the ability to push well over $1 billion in market cap. And that's the issue that I do deal with there. But either way, even seeing something that has the potential to double is still a good position to get into. So request is good. I was looking into it. I think I bought some at one point, and then I took it out and sold it for Shiba, I think it was. And now I hold my 200 million Shiba, and I don't think I want any more, but who knows? Funny thing is I actually bought more over on crypto.com because I was trying to do the staking over there and see what the percentage is. I think it's like 3.7%, which I'm used to that platform. So it'd be great to do it over there. And it seems like whenever they have any type of hack or anything, they give you your money back because they have the money to give you the money back. So I'm interested in doing it on crypto.com. It is only 3% or so. And I know Binance, I think it's like 5%. So I'll have to look at it. Is this channel monetized yet? Not yet. We are in the process of being monetized. Right now it's the application is submitted, but it's not final yet. I have to wait for them to approve it. So sorry for taking a while to respond to that. Let me see. We got 250 people here, guys. Hit the like button. Get me up to 200 likes. That would be amazing. Thank you for all the super chats and any new members that we did gain. I am hitting another ad here. And we have 52 people over on the Let It Burn channel. Thank you guys for watching. The reason why we are live is we want to create consistency to show them that we are basically going to continue to make videos and make content so that they can play their ads on. So while we're in the review process, it's better and faster for to continue to make videos and get approved a lot faster. So hopefully it happens in the next day, and then tomorrow we can upload our first monetized video and monetize all the rest of the videos, and then we can burn off Shiba Inu. That would be amazing. So also, guys, we have, like I said, 257 people here. If you guys can go over to my my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to subscribe to any of my other YouTube channels, feel free to do so. If you're not familiar with the Let It Burn channel, go over here. From people from my main channel, the 260 people that are watching there, go over here and subscribe to the Let It Burn channel, which we burn off Shiba Inu. Every video, all the revenue besides taxes goes towards that. If you guys want to subscribe to my golf channel, feel free to do that. I do have a reaction video that's coming out later today about TikTok investing advice, which I think is going to be good. If you want to subscribe to that. And it seems like people are subscribing to my gaming channel, even though I haven't posted a gaming video in a while. I haven't gamed anything in a while. And hopefully I have a little bit more time as I'm now working full time on YouTube. So hopefully I have a lot more time there. And I mean, if you want to go subscribe to my brother, he hasn't posted in like 8 months. So I got to talk to him about it. Let me take this out. Also, if you guys wanted an explanation on buy the dip coin. So some people wanted to know exactly what's going on with buy the dip coin. I did talk about this in the beginning, and thank you for getting me to 200 likes. I appreciate it. I did talk about this in the beginning. Currently, the price is at about 93, 94 cents or so. Over on PancakeSwap, it shows that it's $1.08. That's where the price is. We did have an issue with one of the bigger holders, or the largest holder besides myself. There was a person that bought in 6,000 coins, or it was like 5,800 or something, and then they bought in more coins. But that person sold their position just recently, which was yesterday, and that's why the price did decrease, or initially started to decrease. So that initial decrease, the person that sold, I don't even know where it's at now because there were more transactions, somewhere up here. Let's see. Yeah, this person that sold 5,982 started the whole downward, train, downward movement. And you could see here that this was the initial point to where it did start to decrease. And that's where you saw that large decrease there. But what you did see was that this was the initial point, and that only decreased it down to about $1.45. But then you did have, more buying as people started to add on to the position. We still had the same amount of holders, but then you had a couple of other people that decided to sell. Once you have a larger person or a larger holder sell some, you're going to notice that the more, or no matter, even if you sell one, it's still going to impact the price in a big way. Like right now, if we decided to sell some, it would have a 52% impact to the price because so much was sold in the last 24 hours, right? So as we start to get closer and closer to a level to where this remains consistent or it remains level, now we'll start to see that price impact be less and less, right? So if we sell some, it won't be 52%, right? So the price impact is more and more as the price goes lower and lower, if that makes sense. So if you sell, that person sold 2,000, and if they sold 2,000 or almost 3,000, and you sell 5, well, now you're adding to that, and now it's 3,005, right? So it's just a bigger impact as you sell less, if that makes sense. So that's the whole reason why it did decrease, but now it's creating the whole purpose or idea behind this coin, which is buy the dips. I mean, it's a buy the dip coin. It's not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything with it. I'm very bullish on it, right? It's my coin. It's my baby. I'm very transparent. Literally, YouTube is now my full-time job soon. So doing that, I know that you guys mean so much to me, so I'm not going to do anything malicious. Just to let you guys know, I'm very transparent. I show you everything, show you exactly what happened, show you my holdings. I let you know exactly what I'm burning off, what's being sold for a burn, right? Because the whole idea behind Shiba Inu, behind the buy the dip coin with Shiba Inu, is to sell bits and pieces to burn Shiba, which we already burned. Was $150 worth of Shiba from buy the dip coin. So I want to obviously burn more, but I'm not going to impact the price right now. So I'm not going to sell anything. And I always like to have less than a 1% impact to the price whenever I make these sells for Shiba. So currently all I'm doing is adding to the liquidity pool, and adding to the liquidity pool at some of these prices creates a higher price floor. Just because when you do look at that, oh, I now hold 57% of this pool. So now I don't hold 99% of this pool anymore. I didn't really have that much in there. So in the a BTD to BNB, but I have a lot in USDT. I think it's about 3,000 to 4,000 in USDT. So seeing that increase is definitely good. But yeah, I'm adding to the liquidity pool so that we can raise the price floor, and we don't have as much of an impact if someone decides to sell 5,000 again, which nobody holds 5,000. There's only one person that holds over 5,000, and it's me. This is in the contract address, and I can't take it out even if I wanted to. And this 59,000 is what's going to be burned for BTD and burned for Shiba. So that's what sits there to burn Shiba Inu. And everything else, obviously, this is the liquidity pool for USDT. And then the only person that holds the most is this person that holds 2,000. So I think we're in a good spot, and then we'll see ebbs and flows to this price. And I wanted that person to sell what they held anyways. I was just hoping they would do it slowly, but selling all of it, or 5,900 worth, I guess it's more of a rip the band-aid off type of thing, and that's good. They made their money from investing at what was it, like 15? They were like one of the first people to invest at 15 cents, and increased all the way up to a level of $3. And I thought they were going to wait it out to sell it at $5, and I'm pretty sure that was the case. But they got impatient, and it's okay. Whew. All right, so 235 people here, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to all that. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Paper contract, silver, gold will leave you holding paper, aka paper hands. Hold the old school way. The market is up because the IRS lost a lawsuit from trying to tax crypto. They can only tax crypto when you sell it for money. Yeah, of course. Send those to me, Andrew, since you don't need them. Console is long gone. Like gaming consoles? No, I still play them. I don't play them as much. You go into ShibaCon. I don't know where that is, but no, I'll have to jot it down. It's possible. I have to jot it down because I don't know what it is, and I don't know. I have to look it up. That's the problem with calling the whole coin by the dip coin. Yeah, I guess. Matthew, I posted recently. Shameless promotion. Why is your brother slacking? I don't know. I told him to. I don't understand. People don't get the opportunity that he's had. Like literally, when he started posting videos, he instantly got 1,000 views. Like the next video, 4,000 views, like that. And I was like, people don't get that opportunity. And if you give up that opportunity, you were wasting away money and, potential chances to thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars through YouTube itself. And then also building your brand up, which he makes music. So obviously building your brand up creates more hype around your music, which his music is great. Like his beats that he makes are great. I use them for, my golf intro. I have one that I really use that I really like. And, he makes all different types of music, and he can make different beats for, intros and stuff. If he wanted to, he can sell them to people and just say, hey, this is your beat. This is your intro, $10, whatever. I don't know how much you would sell for, but you would have an intro that you really like. And, he can make them custom if he wanted to. And I was like, look, you have an opportunity here. Just do it, So I don't know. I have to talk to him. And I know it's tough because you don't see the money coming in the beginning. But if you don't do it for the love of doing it, I feel like you're never going to be able to succeed. Like I love investing. I love talking about investing. I love that. That's literally all I talk about whenever I go to like a get together. I'll sit here and go, what's going on with the crypto market? Or, have you invested in any crypto, or you invested in any stocks or whatever? And, I'll try and start conversations like that. Most people don't want to talk about that. He's lazy. I don't know about that. I mean, he works a lot, But that's the thing, if you don't see the money coming in the door and you spend most of your time working on other things like your 9 to 5, or I guess for him, as much time as he wants, anytime, then you really don't spend time there. But I'm trying to tell him, like, look, the money is real and you can have a potential chance to grow your brand and do something that you love to do. He literally makes beats on his spare time. He's just, sitting there for hours making a beat. I'm like, monetize it. Just like, I don't understand. Just monetize it. You can record everything that you're doing and then narrate step by step on what you did. Monetize it. I don't know. If you feel like your time is worth more money, monetize what you're doing. If you make art, right? If you make art, there's a way of monetizing your art. You can sell NFTs. You can create videos on making artwork and then sell it as an NFT. Like there's, in today's world, there's so many ways for you guys to make like passive income. And I want to make those videos, but it seems like most people want to know about, investments on Shiba or Dogecoin or whatever. They want to hear about, you guys want to hear about more in investing stuff and where things are going to go right now versus like how you can make passive income. There are a lot of people out there that want to hear how you can make passive income, but you don't really get the views from it. So those that hold a billion of Shiba or more need to understand that they burn, if they deposit 100 million SHIB into an Ether address, it will help drive the price up. Yes, it will help drive the price up. However, I think, people are just spending their own money. I feel like some people really got to really push to the level of, building up to 100 billion coins. Like, I would love to build up to, or 100 billion coins, building up to 1 billion coins. I would love to get up to 1 billion coins, but holding 1 billion coins at this point would be holding what? Because right now I'm holding 5,000. I'm holding, 200 million. So just multiply that by 5. Why can't I do math right now? Oh man, $25,000. It would be a little over that because right now I'm holding, I think, close to 6,000. Yeah, close to $6,000. So multiply that by 5. So close to $30,000. So everything that I'm holding in my portfolio would be the amount that I need to hold 1 billion Shiba Inu. So I would love to hold 1 billion Shiba Inu, but I don't want to put that much into one position. Now, if I gain, let's say, Krillcoin suddenly goes to, I don't know, $100, right? And I have $500,000 if it goes to $100. Can it go to $100? Yes, it can. But if it goes to $100, then again, I will have $500,000. So I can take a certain amount and put it on Shiba Inu for the long term, which I will do. If that ends up happening and one of these investments gains me $500,000, $300,000, $100,000, I guarantee that another 25,000 is going into Shiba Inu for the long term, and I'm holding on to it. And I feel like I've done my part in burning off Shiba Inu, but I'm consistently doing my part every single month. I'm going to be burning off Shiba. So I would love to get to a point to where we burn off. My goal for this channel in 2022 is to burn off 1 trillion Shiba Inu coin. Is that too much? In 2022, I would love to burn off 1 trillion. Now, I don't know how much that is. I really don't. Burn off 1 trillion at 0.00. Sometimes quick math gets the best of me. Say at 0.00003. Let's say I have 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. That trillion. Hopefully that is. That's not trillion, that's billion. So we have million, billion, oh yeah, trillion. So 1 trillion, it would be probably like $300,000, is that right? $30 million? Is that accurate? That's way too much. I can't burn off that much. We could try. 30 million or $30 million worth. That's a lot. So let's shrink that goal down. Let's shrink that goal. Let's say we can look at, it's still 30 million. What? Oh wait, I added. Okay, let's take this out. Delete. So it'd be $3 million. Let's shrink it down a little bit more. So I guess 10 billion would have to be the goal. At least 1 billion, but the absolute goal would be 10 billion, which would be $300,000, which is definitely a thing we could do. I mean, it all depends. If you guys can get every video on the Burn channel up to 40,000+ views, I think we can easily burn off that much, right? If every video that we create gets, 40,000, 100,000 views, I guarantee we can burn off a crazy amount. You've committed now, no backseats. That's crazy. Why isn't IMX moving more? Is it true GME chose it over LRC? I haven't seen that. I know there was an IMX announcement, but I didn't see much. Like you said, I didn't see much in the movement. So if I didn't see much in the popularity off of an announcement, I don't see a point in getting into it yet. And I understand this could be a point where you're like, all right, let me get into it and we'll see what it could be. Maybe it's something that will take off out of nowhere. But you look at the problem that I have with it is the overall supply, right? The circulating supply is 11%. The overall supply, you're looking at 11% of the total supply. So the overall supply, you're looking at billions, right? So the current price is at a high price compared to where it will be when everything is implemented, when everything is introduced. So that's the issue that I have with it. But I am shocked that it hasn't moved even more. It did increase to $5 and then decrease down. So it had a pump, but then decreased a heavy amount. And I don't know if anything was added. I don't know what the circulating supply was before this, if it was 10% or whatever. But I think that's a big point, getting into it. And I didn't see it gain popularity. So I was just like, all right, well, if I miss it, I miss it, but it's not worth getting in on that pump. I'd rather wait to see where the lowest point is and then make a move into it. Because currently sitting at a $643 million market cap. I don't know, it's low, but the fully diluted market cap is a lot higher. You've been saying the same thing for the past hour. Moderator, you should understand about spam. Chill out. Yes, I hear you. I hold over 455 million. That's good. It's good to hold over 455 million SHIB. And you're probably still adding to your position. At the point, keep 30 million and retire. At that point, keep 30 million and retire. For who? Me? Wait, you're saying at that point I would keep 30 million and retire? That makes no sense. I can't retire off of 30 million at 30. Like, that's a little ridiculous. And it would create more value for everybody else to do that. I can gain whatever I can gain from Shiba. If I gain 140 and had a potential chance to keep $30 million, I would take the $100,000 every time. Why? Because it helps you guys out. It helps everybody out. I get more joy and, more excitement and like everything from helping people. And I know that I can gain that in the long run, but what do I need $30 million right now for if I know that it's not helping out anyone else? You know what I mean? I could, yes, invest it in other places, but I won't be helping anybody. The whole purpose for this channel is because I love to help people. I would have no purpose in life if I just sit back and take $30 million and that's dumb. No offense. I'm not saying you're dumb, but that's like, no, like I wouldn't do that. Do you think AMC will hit 100 plus by September? Are you looking for an option play? Um, let's see where AMC actually is. It's currently about to be 9 o'clock. AMC is up about 3%. I think AMC is getting stronger and stronger. The issue with AMC is we need to understand how many people are holding. What's the percentage, right? Are people dropping off, right? And that's probably true. We have a lot of people that probably dropped off and saw that their gains were going away. It was getting wiped away. They were adding to their position, and not only were their gains getting wiped away, to the same rate that they ended up increasing, it was wiped away more aggressively because they were buying more on the way up. You know what I mean? So it's tough. It's tough. I would say if you're looking at it by September, I expect a large increase. And before the end of the year, I would say yes. I would go out on a limb and say yes, that we will see it absolutely skyrocket out of nowhere. And it probably will be closer to, middle or end of second quarter. So I would say yes, it's probably possible that could happen. And I'm going to be holding on until then. If this finds a way to drop down, and hopefully it does, again, if it finds a way to drop down to sub 10, $1, like they predicted, right? I would definitely go all the fucking, I had to censor myself because I felt like that wasn't good, but I would definitely go all in on buying that position. It's just too much of an opportunity to pass up. $1 AMC with so much short interest, yeah, it's too much of an opportunity. If they are dumb enough to bring this down to that level, oh my goodness, all hell's gonna break loose with the amount of people that hold it. We're gonna be holding 99% of the position at that point. 47 million SHIB. I'm hoping it will make me a millionaire in 5 to 10 years. I think it will. As long as you see where the prices are, and because the issue that a lot of people deal with, not just me, right, is seeing the balance, right? If you're looking at what SHIB's price is and you're looking at your balance and you see it at $300,000, tell me that's not it's not tempting you to sell the position. $300,000, unless you're used to seeing $300,000, tell me that's not tempting to sell that position, right? This is why it is healthy. This is why it is very, very healthy for you to take something out at certain levels. Ooh. So, sorry. When I see it get to a level of $500,000 or $1 million or something like that, I know it's healthy for me to take something out, to accept something, right? Because if it comes back to what I was at, then I'm like, okay, I lost out on that huge gain, that huge opportunity. However, if it continues to increase, right? If you sell everything, you feel like you lost out on a large opportunity. So why not do something in between? Why not sell a little piece of it? You don't have to take half. You can take, maybe 10%. You take 10% of your portfolio every single time. Take 10% of what you have in there every single time, and you'll have a healthy mind, because it's all about having a healthy mind. And the issue that you deal with is when you see the $300,000 or $500,000, you want to sell all of it. You want to take it all out and go, I have $500,000. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of money, especially for people that aren't even used to seeing like 10,000 in one spot or 20,000 or even 100,000 in one spot. You're seeing $500,000, $500,000. If that doesn't hurt to hold that into one position, then I don't know what will. I mean, it hurts unless you're used to seeing $500,000. So you have to have a healthy mind. You have to accept something at some points, right? And just be comfortable with what you have. If you don't, you're going to sell everything in one foul swoop, right? When it does decrease quite a bit. Like the people that held on to AMC all the way up to 72, you held on to AMC all the way up to 72, and maybe you bought more on the way up. Now you see it as a level where it's like, oh, it's coming back, right? It came back from 72 really, really quick. What did they do? You probably had some people that sold off their position because they felt as though they would never see something as high again, right? So it just happens. What do you think about crypto Inu token? I don't know. I'll have to look into it later. It's so tempting, but I will pull out 20K at 200K to pay off my debt. Yeah, exactly. Whatever makes you feel better about the situation. You know, if you get to $200,000 and you take out $20,000, that's good. Understand that you have to pay taxes on it. You're probably going to pay taxes on that throughout the year, and you might not see that get back to some of those levels. And also, you would also maybe factor in possibly buying some more to hold a little bit more when it does decrease, if it does decrease. So you make that decision for yourself. You know what I mean? When it gets to $200,000, you take out 20,000, you can pay off your debt, factor in taxes because you might not be able to do that later because you'll have everything in SHIB. But yeah, I think it's always a good plan. Do you really think SHIB will get to $1? 100%. There is a, for me, 100% chance that it will get to $1. It just depends on when. And as long as people stay consistent with these burns, I think they're picking up traction, and you're going to see, instead of the average burn daily being 100 million, it's going to go to 200 million. Then it's going to go 300 million. Then it's going to go to 1 billion, 2 billion, 5 billion, 10 billion, 100 billion, right? We're going to see that increase so much in the amount that we're burning off that people are going to start to see, and they're going to be like, holy crap. Like Matt and so many other people were right. So yeah, I think you just need to have, again, a healthy mind going into it, because you never know. I think it's a 100% chance that it will get to $1. Just depends on when it will be. It could be 5, 10, 20 years. But know that people that create cryptocurrencies, that create these projects, want them to remain relevant for as long as possible. And the way that you keep relevancy for as long as possible is by creating value for people. So if you create value for people, I got distracted by one of these comments here. If you create a ton of value for people, what's the way they're going to do that? Well, people need to make money from it. That's the whole point of cryptocurrency, is for people to make money from it, use it as a form of currency, transactions, ease of use, all of that stuff, right? But the whole purpose right now is to make money from it, right? It's not necessarily about the ease of use and the use case behind it. You can quote that it's all about that, but I won't believe you no matter how much you say, just because you don't see people that are using appreciating assets as to buy depreciating assets. It doesn't fit with me. It doesn't sit well with me. But yeah, I think it will get to $1. It's just going to take a while to get there. You waited 300 seconds just to fish and say goodbye. 300 seconds. That's funny. That's hilarious. Every holder burned $10 to get to 1 penny. I mean, I think you need to burn a percentage. If you're going to do something like that, it has to be a percentage. You know, the people that are holding so much more need to burn off a same percentage as the people that are holding less, right? 10% of what you're holding may be a million Shiba Inu coin. 10% of what the top person is holding, you know, at $1 trillion would be a hell of a lot more than, you know, what you're holding. So if you have everybody burning 10%, overall 10% gets burned. However, you are not seeing all of the Shiba Inu as being held. Understand that all of it's not held by somebody. So if you have, let's say, we probably only have like 10% being held by people. 10%, 20%, maybe, right? So you still have 80+% that's out there not held by anyone, right? 80+% that was in these liquidity pools that are built up of trillions of coins are being held by the exchanges and these pools and all of that. All of that is not being bought up, right? If we get to the point to where we're all holding 90% of the position, the price is absolutely skyrocketed, right? But that's not the case. We're only holding about 10%, right? This is why the price is so low. If we saw people holding 50% or more, the market cap would be up in Bitcoin-like levels, but that's not the case. And it could possibly get up to Bitcoin-like levels if the SHIB army got a hell of a lot bigger. And right now we have about 1 million holders for Shiba Inu. Is it 1 million holders? Can we check exactly how many it is? It's 1,100,000 something. So hopefully it's 1 million, 1.2 million. That would be amazing. Go to SHIB. My hands are freezing. Let's go here. So it's 1.16 million holders. So obviously, we need to up the amount of holders we can get. And then obviously you'll have people that are holding more and more, but it's getting more tricky for people to buy more SHIB because, as the price increases, people are buying less SHIB, but people are still buying it, right? And then some people are selling the SHIB. So while you have maybe 10,000 that's coming on, you have 5,000 that's going away, right? 90 million of 550 trillion. You know how much that would cost? Yeah, I mean, as the price goes up, yes, it would cost a lot. However, we know how much it would cost. I mean, at the current price right now, and it would be tough to just do it at the current price because obviously the price increases as you buy it. But at the current price right now, the market cap is telling you how much it would cost. Oh man, my voice just gave out completely. I'm going to keep buying every month this year. That's good. So seriously, we all have to do is stick it in a wallet. Yeah. Just put it in a wallet, put it somewhere, and just let it sit there. Right now we still have, like, if we go to SHIB Burn, so let me go to my Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. Here's my Twitter profile. Feel free to do that. But if we go to SHIB Burn and we break down their website, let's go back to their website. Where's it at? Go to SHIB Burn. They changed their. Well, they changed it. Huh. They have 200,000 followers now. Good for them. But if we go to SHIB Burn and we look at some of their information here, we understand that we are now at 548 trillion. So not 549, 548 trillion, at which you have 40 trillion that's actually staked. So this 40 trillion that's staked could be added to the supply at any moment that they want to, right? If they wanted to continue to stake it, they can continue to stake it. But most likely you're going to have a lot of people, or this amount that could be added to circulation. So it's not something that wasn't added by the devs or anything. This was added to circulation, or can be added to circulation based on how much is staked there. So that's a good thing, right? I want to stake mine, but as long as this is staked, right, you're not going to be able to burn that off, right? It's out of circulation because this is what's here, but we want to burn off everything that's in circulation. So total right now, we burned off 410 trillion, over 410 trillion. And I think we need to burn off a heck of a lot more. And we'll take our time. I mean, if you guys want to check out this website, go and check out the website. But in the last 24 hours, we burned off 35.7 million, which is not enough. It's definitely something, but it's not enough. No, we hold 26%. We hold 26%. I guess that's, yeah. I mean, I would say it's less than 26%, but let's say it's 26%. Shiba's talking about burn parties. It's gonna come faster than we all think. Yes, I agree with you. Matt Perry will be famous as Frick in those days ahead. Famous as Frick. You can brag about hanging out in his live streams. My live streams are still going to be going, no matter how popular this thing goes. But as it does get to levels where we know that these burn parties will be popular, if it gets like 4,000 viewers at times or 10,000 viewers, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put members only on there, so then we can obviously have a good conversation like in the old days. You know what I mean? Talk about farm, bro. That what made me sub to you. Only one farm content. Yeah, I do talk about farm quite a bit. So farm coin currently at 123. I talked about getting into this at $100. $100 came about. I was like, yeah, this looks like a really, really good position to get into. It was one of my top coins that was on the list. And again, now it's at 123. This moves very, very quickly. So this is one of those positions at 123 is still a great price. You saw this recently at 285. And seeing it at 285, I took out 20, was able to pocket $5,000 or so. And I was really excited about where it was. Like I took out $5,000 and we can see that get back to that point yet again. At $100, it'd be great to invest more into it. And then what you can do is at 285 again, you pocket another $5,000. So, and I was able to put all of that money into Krill Coin, and obviously Krill Coin came back a little bit, but I put all of it into Krill Coin and put some of it in an OMG network, and it gave me more of an opportunity elsewhere to place my money so that I can gain a lot from it. So Farm Coin is definitely a plus, and it will always be a plus in my book, with only 700,000 total coins. It's crazy. I hear you, but for PR, my mates, and I cannot see any of that. And in Townsville are going to actually burn nano wallets. What is that? As a roast joke of the Federal Reserve, I really can't see anything here. I don't know why I put it on this small screen. Federal Reserve and Elon daring to hijack the people's coin for himself. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that a lot. It means a lot. But that sounds interesting. I've never heard of that. You're gonna actually burn nano wallets as a roast joke of the Federal Reserve and Elon daring to hijack the people's coin for himself. That's you have to burn at a rate hitherto undreamt of. You have to burn at a rate hitherto undreamt of. Did you just say hitherto undreamt of? That's funny. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Brendan. I appreciate that a lot. Just had to say it again. That's funny. Hitherto undreamt of. Matt, did you buy more Shiba Inu? Yes, I did. I didn't buy more. I converted some. So I took my Algorand. I had $2,100 in Algorand, and I took my Algorand and converted it to Shiba Inu. The reason why Algorand does have a potential chance to push, but I was looking to hold that for the long term, and it looks like Algorand doesn't have, it has the ability to run, but I don't think as much as Shiba Inu will in the long term. And how long I plan on holding on to Shiba Inu, it makes sense getting all of my my interest from Shiba Inu. So I'm gonna stake Shiba as soon as I could send it over. Hopefully I don't spend too much Shiba to send it, but if so, right now I have 2 million that's over in crypto.com, which is where I plan on staking it. I understand that's not the highest amount that you can get, but I do plan on staking it there because I have faith in crypto.com holding the value of my money a lot more than any other place. I understand Binance is like 5.7%, and I'm seriously thinking about it. But I never go on Binance, so I don't want to go on a place that I never go on. You know, I want to stake it on some place that I would go on, and maybe I'll go on Binance more, but I feel like I won't. Hmm. So, all right, I think we're at 9 o'clock here, 9:15. I got to get off of here. Let me check where everything is at. How many people are here? So we got 49 people over on the Let It Burn channel with 156 likes. That is amazing. Thank you guys. And this, again, once it does get to a point to where this is monetized, we will make sure every form of monetization is on here, and we will burn off as much Shiba Inu as we can. That's what it's all about. We have 193 people watching on the main channel with 259 likes. If you guys can get me to 300 likes, that would be amazing. So please hit that like button. Get me up to that level while I do this outro. So if you can, make sure you guys hit the like button on every video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to this channel. Also, if you want to subscribe to the Let It Burn channel, feel free to do that. It does help me out and it helps everybody else out that's part of the Shiba Inu community. Also, if you guys want to buy the dip coin, you can currently get it on PancakeSwap. The price of it is at about, let's change this. Well, that scared the hell out of me. I don't know why. The price is at $1.09. It's slowly increasing, getting back to old levels after being impacted quite a bit from that large fall. So if you guys want to buy the dip coin, go and buy like a couple. The more people that hold less shares, the better the overall position looks and is. So feel free to be a part of it and get your hat in the ring, because there's only 150,000 available, and total in circulation is 115,000 that's available. So it's definitely at a low supply, which means you have a huge potential chance to increase quite a bit and have this go to $10 value or $20 value or $50 value, right? So definitely check it out and see what you can do there. Also, let's take a look at where the movement is and what the market cap is. Let's see. Market cap currently is at $140,000 market cap. That's great. So definitely check this out. Definitely get into it and buy some. How many holders do we have? We have 142 holders and 1,253 transfers or transactions. So definitely get yourself some today. Also, if you guys want to pick up some merch, feel free to pick up some merch. It is the Profit Apparel merch, profitsapparel.com. Feel free to check that out. Be a part of that community. And if you guys want to subscribe to any other channels that I do have here, my golf channel, my Let It Burn channel, Matt Reacts channel, or any channel that's over here, feel free to subscribe to any of those. We are going to be posting a lot more. Reaction channel is going to be 2 times a week. We might add Wednesday in there, but will be 2 times. The golf channel, we just really post on Sundays, but then we have a lot of shorts videos that we may post during the week. So feel free to be a part of that there. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. The people on Twitch, the people on the Let It Burn channel, and the people on Matthew Perry channel. I really appreciate you guys. And I will catch you in